Hey there, bookworms and quote lovers. Welcome to a journey where words come alive and take us on unforgettable adventures. Ever notice how a single sentence can hit you right in the feels? It's like a direct line to your heart, making you pause and reflect. That's the magic of words. They have this incredible ability to resonate deeply within us, often when we least expect it. They've got this crazy power to transport us to different worlds, allowing us to live 1,000 lives through the pages of a book. They can make us laugh out loud, shed a tear, or even change our perspective on life. It's like a roller coaster of emotions, all from a few well-chosen words.
Think of words as tiny time capsules carrying wisdom and stories across generations. They connect us to the past and guide us into the future. From the timeless comedies and tragedies of Shakespeare to the thought-provoking and soul-stirring novels of Toni Morrison, authors leave their mark on the world, one sentence at a time. Each word they write is a piece of their legacy.
And guess what? We get to relive those moments of brilliance through their quotes. It's like finding hidden treasures in the pages of a book. It's like having a direct line to the minds of literary giants. We get to experience their thoughts, emotions, and wisdom firsthand.
So, buckle up as we embark on a literary road trip, exploring some of the most memorable quotes from famous authors. Each quote is a window into a different world. Get ready for some aha moments, chuckles, and maybe even a tear or two. It's going to be epic. Let's dive into the enduring power of words and see where they take us.
First stop, England, where we meet the queen of social satire, Jane Austen. This literary rock star knew a thing or two about love, relationships, and the whole shebang of society's expectations. Her novels are full of witty observations and characters that feel so real, you'd swear you've sipped tea with them. Pinkies up, of course. Austen's world is one where social gatherings and conversations are the battlegrounds of romance and wit.
Here's one of her gems. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. Pride and Prejudice.
Boom! Austen kicks off her iconic novel with this mic drop of a sentence, instantly hooking readers with its irony. She's basically saying, hey, everyone knows that rich dudes are supposed to want wives, but with a wink and a nudge. Austen's sharp observations and clever commentary on the social norms of her time make her work timeless. This quote perfectly captures Austen's signature wit and her ability to expose the absurdities of societal norms. Even today, her novels resonate with readers, offering both humor and insight into human nature. Jane Austen's legacy lives on, reminding us that love and irony often go hand in hand.
Next up, we are hitching a ride down the Mississippi River with the one and only Mark Twain. This American legend was a master of satire, known for his sharp wit and hilarious observations about life, liberty, and the pursuit of a good love.
Twain once quipped, "The reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated." Classic Twain. This quote is pure gold, folks. He said this in response to a newspaper mistakenly publishing his obituary. Talk about a sense of humor.
Twain reminds us not to believe everything we read and to always maintain a healthy dose of skepticism. Plus, it's a hilarious reminder that even death can be exaggerated.
Now, let's take a detour into the world of Emily Dickinson, the reclusive poet who poured her soul into her writing. Dickinson's poems are like little windows into the human heart, exploring themes of love, death, and everything in between.
One of her most famous lines reads, "The soul should always stand ajar, that if the heaven inquire, he will not be obliged to wait." Whoa. Deep thoughts, right? Dickinson is basically saying that we should always be open to new experiences and possibilities.
The soul, she suggests, shouldn't be closed off or shut down. Instead, it should be ready to embrace whatever life, or maybe even heaven, throws its way.
Section 5, Maya Angelou, a voice of resilience and hope.
Hold on tight as we fast forward to the 20th century to meet the phenomenal Maya Angelou.
This woman was a force of nature poet, activist, and all-around inspiration.
Angelou's words have this incredible ability to lift you up, make you believe in yourself, and remind you that even in the darkest of times, there's always hope.
Phenomenal woman, that's me. One of her most powerful quotes is, "I am a woman phenomenally."
This line from her iconic poem Phenomenal Woman is an anthem for women everywhere.
Angelou celebrates the strength, beauty, and resilience of women, reminding us that we are all phenomenal in our own unique ways.
Section 6. The Timeless Wisdom of J.K. Rowling. Next stop, Hogwarts. Okay, maybe not literally, but we can't talk about inspiring authors without mentioning the Queen of Magic herself, J.K. Rowling. Her Harry Potter series has captivated millions worldwide, transporting us to a world of wizards, witches, and magical creatures.
One of my favorite Rowling quotes is, "It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be." Albus Dumbledore, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This quote, spoken by the wise and slightly eccentric Albus Dumbledore, reminds us that we are not defined by our past or our circumstances. We have the power to choose our own paths and become the best versions of ourselves.
Section 7. Ernest Hemingway, Finding Profundity in Simplicity. Now, let's hop across the pond to meet Ernest Hemingway, the master of brevity. Hemingway was known for his simple yet powerful writing style. He could convey so much emotion and meaning in just a few words.
One of his most famous quotes is, "The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. See, short, sweet, and to the point." Hemingway's words remind us that trust is a two-way street. Sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith and believe in people.
Section 8. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, a literary force for our time. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to meet a literary powerhouse, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. This Nigerian author is known for her thought-provoking novels and essays that challenge stereotypes and spark important conversations.
One of her most shared quotes is, "We should all be feminists." This simple yet powerful statement from her essay and book of the same name has become a rallying cry for gender equality. Adichie's words remind us that feminism isn't just a women's issue, it's a human rights issue. We all have a role to play in creating a more just and equitable world.
Section 9, the enduring allure of literary quotes. As we wrap up our literary road trip, we find ourselves reflecting on the timeless power of words. I hope you've enjoyed this whirlwind tour of famous quotes, each one a gem in the vast treasure trove of literature. From Jane Austen's witty observations on society and relationships, to Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's powerful calls to action and thought-provoking narratives, these authors have left an undeniable mark on the world, shaping our thoughts and emotions, one sentence at a time, one profound idea after another.
Their words have the power to inspire us to dream bigger, challenge our preconceived notions, and comfort us in times of need. They remind us that we're not alone in our experiences, that others have walked similar paths, and that humanity has always grappled with the same big questions about love, loss, identity, and the meaning of life. These quotes are more than just words. They are reflections of our shared human experience.
So, the next time you stumble upon a quote that speaks to your soul, write it down, cherish it, share it with a friend, or discuss it in a book club, or simply let it marinate in your mind. Let it become a part of you. You never know how those words might change your perspective, brighten your day, or even alter the course of your life.
Keep on reading, folks. Dive into the pages of a new book, revisit an old favorite. There's a whole world of literary wisdom out there, just waiting to be discovered. Each book, each quote, a new adventure. And who knows, maybe someday someone will be quoting you. Your words might become the inspiration for future generations.